Be strong now because things will get better. It might be stormy now, but it can't rain forever. Unknown. Any fool can be happy. It takes a man with real heart to make beauty out of the stuff that makes us weep. Clive Barker. No storm, not even the one in your life, can last forever. Iania Van Zandt. Every life has a measure of sorrow, and sometimes this is what awakens us. Steven Tyler. Your greatest highs come from overcoming your greatest lows. Machona Dolweo. Do not feel sad for your tears as rocks never regret the waterfalls. Munia Khan. Better by far you should forget and smile than that you should remember and be sad. Christina Georgina Rossetti. When you feel sad, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Mac Miller. You either get bitter, or you get better. You either take what's been dealt to you and allow it to make you better, or you allow it to tear you down. Lona Mink. Don't cry over someone who wouldn't cry over you. Lauren Conrad. Sadness flies away on the wings of time. Jean de La Fontaine. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside remembering all the times you felt that way. Charles Bukowski. Sometimes you have to experience the bad, so that you can learn to appreciate the good things that enter your life. Leon Brown. We must understand that sadness is an ocean, and sometimes we drown, while other days we are forced to swim. R. M. Drake. The word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Carl Jung. One must not let oneself be overwhelmed by sadness. Ivo Andrić. Sadness is also a kind of defense. Ivo Andrić. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keeps out the joy. Jim Rohn. Experiencing sadness and anger can make you feel more creative, and by being creative you can get beyond your pain or negativity. Yoko Ono. Sad hurts, but it is a healthy feeling. It is a necessary thing to feel. Depression is very different. J. K. Rowling. Never feel regret for your own decisions. If you will not respect your own decisions, who else will? Unknown. Sometimes you have to get knocked down lower than you have ever been, to stand up taller than you ever were. Unknown. I do believe that if you haven't learned about sadness, you cannot appreciate happiness. Nana Muscuri. You say you're depressed, all I see is resilience. You are allowed to feel messed up and inside out. It doesn't mean you're defective, it just means you're human. David Mitchell. Give yourself another day, another chance, you will find your courage eventually, don't give up on yourself just yet. Unknown. If you want to conquer the anxiety of life, leave in the moment, leave in the breath. Amit Ray. If you can sit with your pain, listen to your pain, and respect your pain, in time you will move through your pain. Bryant H. McGill. Some days are just bad days, that's all. You have to experience sadness to know happiness, and I remind myself that not every day is going to be a good day, that's just the way it is. Dita Von Teese. We never taste happiness in perfection, our most fortunate successes are mixed with sadness. Pierre Corneille. The good life is not one immune to sadness but one in which suffering contributes to our development. Alain de Botton. It doesn't hurt to feel sad from time to time. Willie Nelson. Sad things happen. They do. But we don't need to live sad forever. Maddie Stepanek. Things change. And friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. Stephen Chbosky. Heavy hearts, like heavy clouds in the sky, are best relieved by the letting of a little water. Unknown. What brings us to tears, will lead us to grace. Our pain is never wasted. Bob Goff. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Rumi. First, accept sadness. Realize that without losing, winning isn't so great. Alyssa Milano. It will never rain roses. When we want to have more roses, we must plant more roses. Unknown. Sometimes you've got to be able to listen to yourself and be okay with no one else understanding. Unknown. Worry never robs tomorrow of its sorrow, it only saps today of its joy. Leo Buscaglia. Sorrow looks back, worry looks around, faith looks up. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Mark Twain. To have felt too much is to end in feeling nothing. Dorothy Thompson. It's going to get harder before it gets easier. But it will get better. You just have to make it through. Joe King. Grief never ends, but it changes. It's a passage, not a place to stay. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor a lack of faith. It is the price of love. Horace Cope. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. Surely you care. Sorrow is one of the vibrations that prove the fact of living. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.